Hello guys, we are back with another special effect makeup, and if you would love to see how I achieved this, keep on watching. And so the next product will be Meron Skin Prep, and this will be used to prep the area where we will be applying our special effect makeup. And we'll be proceeding with the Lindy Sfx Spirit Gum. This is an adhesive and it will be used for the next product that will be laying on her skin. Make sure it's tacky to ensure that it's ready. And now we'll be using the Lindy Sfx Nose and Scar Wax, and this is going to create an illusion of a fake skin. So I'm using my spatula to scoop a little, rolling it with my fingers, and now we'll be using Vaseline because we use this to blend out the nose and scar wax. So now I'm applying the nose and scar wax on the area where I have my Spirit Gum, and now using my spatula with the aid of my Vaseline to blend out the edges. Please take your time to blend out the edges so that it blends into her skin. So I work with my fingers and I work with the spatula to make sure everything is fine. So I turn to the other side of the spatula to make my cuts. You can create whatever cuts you would love as long as it looks real. Just go ahead with it. So now I'm placing the same nose and scar wax on her nose, and I'm doing quite the same thing I did and making sure everything is well blended. So now we'll be using Lindy Sfx Scar Wax, and this will be used to seal our scar wax, and it would enable me apply foundation properly and also keep the scar wax in place. So I am going in with my foundation. Sorry, I lost the footage of the foundation I used, but I'm using the foundation shade that matches her skin. And now I'm setting the foundation with a setting powder, and I'm applying this with a sponge. You can use any sponge. This is the disposable sponge that I'm using. So now this is our alcohol activated palette, which is activated with alcohol, and I'm using that same sponge. In that particular order I sprayed the alcohol, so I am stippling the paint all over the injury just to create some kind of trauma. So I'm applying the second shade now, and I'm just stippling around, making sure that it looks realistic. All the products used in this tutorial would be listed in the description below, and you can tag me on Instagram if you get to recreate this look. I would love to share in your journey, and you can also make a shout out to me and subscribe to my channel for more tutorials on SFX makeup. So this is the last shade I selected, and you can see already it looks so realistic. So use a little amount of paint and you're good to go. So now I'm using that shade of red, and I'm putting it in my cuts, and I'm doing the same on the nose as well. And this is just going to make it look very realistic. So now we're going with Lindy Sfx Coagulated Blood. This is a thick blood, and I'll be using it to stimulate the freshness of the wound into that cut. And you can see how thick this blood gel is. So it's so rich, and it's going to give you that fabulous realistic SFX makeup that you want. So I'm just tippling around the area, and I'm taking off any excess I feel like I do not need. And so in no particular order, I'll be using these three shades to create my bruise now. So I'll be using the sponge to create the bruises, and I'm just going back and forth with the colors, and just to make it look realistic and make the bruise look like it's coming from within her skin. So yeah, so this is the final look, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Recreate this and tag me on Instagram or TikTok. Let's grow together. Bye.